Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of Hustle Castle. Got an interesting one today. We got some interesting things to cover. I will be doing the giveaway. I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently this week. I'm going to talk about our little visitor that we have out front of our castle here. We have a Halloween event. Where's my camera? There we go. Event going on here. And then we also have some more leaks. We got some clan territory leaks we're going to cover here. So let's just jump in, not waste any time. So usually I announce the winners to the giveaway at the beginning, and then at the end I go ahead and announce the the next giveaway. This week I'm going to do it a little bit differently because I will be giving some information that may or may not be true. We don't know. I mean, we're assuming that it's true, obviously, but there are some spoilers in there, and some people don't necessarily want to know that. So I'm going to space the content of this video out in a way that if there's certain things you don't want to know about, you can watch as long as you want to and then pass on the rest of it. So I'm going to cover it in basically the order that I talked about. So we'll first of all do the giveaways, and then we'll cover the rest. Before I jump into that, I want to do something I don't really do very often on this channel, but there are plenty of people that watch these videos that don't subscribe or anything like that. So putting it out there, if you guys haven't subscribed and this is the kind of content that you like and you like following the giveaways and things like that, click that subscribe button. And if you like what we're doing here, share the videos with your clan, share the videos with your friends, your socials, whatever. That's one of the ways that my channel grows. I don't really spread it out too much, and most of the growth in the channel is coming from you guys. So I certainly appreciate all the help that you can provide there. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead, like I said, first things first, jump into the giveaway. So what we do every week is the 500 diamonds, 10 different winners, supported by the Hustle Castle Facebook page. And our winners this week are right here. So the winning number was high in the range again. They seem to be happening like that a lot lately on all my games, but almost at the top of the range there. And our winners were Cicerni, No Name, Snakey, MB, Joy, Rika Rakan, Edward AK, Kenji, and Nito. Congratulations. Get these diamonds, or get these winners turned in. You'll get your diamonds by Friday morning is usually when it comes out, Friday morning my time. So I will get those turned in shortly. And the next giveaway, I'm going to announce that right now as well. So again, if you guys don't want to hear the spoiler content, don't want to know what information that I was made aware of, then you can stop, and I'll make sure I announce that right before I get to it. So you guys can tune out if you want to. But I am actually I got a bunch of extra diamonds. I'm going to go ahead and try to spend a bunch here and see if I can't get the new special artifact that came in. So that will be the next thing I'm going to cover. So before that, the giveaway this week. So the way to do it, go down below in the description of this video. There's a Google form. Click on that, open it up. You need to give me 3 different things. Click on your profile up here. Give me your name. Give me your ID. You can copy it if you want to. And then give me your guess. I'm going to go back down to 10,000 to 20,000. So pick some random number between 10 and 20,000, put those in there, and then the 10 people that will be the closest to the random number that my app picks will be the winners for the week. So good luck on the giveaway, and thank you for everybody who's been participating and keeping that going. And I'm open to other ideas if anybody's interested in doing something a little bit different. I'm not the most creative person in the world, as I'm sure you are all aware of by now. And the only requirement is it just needs to be fairly easy for me to maintain, because there's plenty of other things going on that I don't really have a lot of spare time to spend on managing and running a massively long and involved diamond giveaway of some sort. So anyway, if you got some ideas, just let me know either down below in the comments or on the QC Runner Discord or any other number of ways that people can reach out to me. All right, so what we had, the winning, I think I said the range was 10,000 to 20,000. Hopefully I didn't conflict myself, but I think that was the range I went through this week. So click on that. Once this video goes live, there'll be 4 days to put in your pick, and then I close it. Not always exactly right on the 4 days, sometimes a little bit longer, but I can close it in as quickly as 4 days, we'll put it that way. All right, so next things next. We have a visitor. This is what we get periodically, and it was predicted. It was predicted it was going to be the Angel Wand this week, or this time. It turns out that is not the case. So the Traveling Merchant, in general, there's just not a lot of fantastic stuff here. It's this guy up here up top is usually a huge waste of diamonds. It's not worth it. I highly recommend not doing it. They don't really put the percentages here, but I have seen it in one of the games. I think it's in Zero City, and I don't remember what the percentages are, but they're really low. It's like 1 in 20. So getting the special artifact is 1 in 20. So you spend 20, you're going to be spending 20 times 14 or 710. That's 14,000 diamonds. That's like $100. So there's a basically, unless you get really lucky, it's going to cost you about $100 to get that artifact. So it's just, in my mind, it's not worth it. This one's a new one. Well, actually, we're here. Let's go ahead and take a look at it right now. This one actually seems pretty good. So once in a while, you're going to have a cloud that runs for 6 seconds, and the storm drops burning pumpkins that hit up to 6 enemies. Each pumpkin deals 8,000 damage, depending on how far the enemy is from the artifact wearer. The greater the distance, the greater the damage. Also, the artifact wearer restores 11,500 health per pumpkin that has hit an enemy. Maybe that means sometimes it falls and it doesn't hit. Not sure, but it seems like it can do a good amount of damage, and you can get a good amount of restore going there as well. So it's out there for 6 seconds, drops of burning pumpkins that hit up to 6 enemies. So you can get up to 48,000 damage, I guess. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit more, but maybe that's not worth it then. But the restore is good for sure. You know, you 66,000, 69,000 chance to restore. So it could be good. It'll be worth checking out. And I'm sure those numbers will go up if you rune it up too. So I'm actually going to try to get that. I'm going to go ahead and spend a bunch of diamonds, and maybe I'll prove myself wrong. But usually, you know, it takes a lot to get to these special items. Obviously, I've already got 2 of them. I got this when the event came out. This is not necessarily one that everybody runs anymore. And as a matter of fact, this is the one that's run. They have this available right now in the American Dad event that's out. And it is probably a key item there. We have the ring, which I already have. It deals extra 7,000. I used to have this on my Rangers. I don't know if I'm using it anymore. Not sure. It's probably been converted. And then this one here, which I never got. The efficiency of all healing received by the unit is increased by 20%. Seems like that could be a good one to put on my tank. I'd have to compare this to my other one. So anyway, I'm going to try my luck to see if I can get that. But let's first of all review everything else. Me personally, there's a couple things that I always find very much worth it. And one of those things is being this. This is interesting. I looked this morning on my phone, which is iOS, and it said this was $199 US. Now I'm looking and it says $249 US on Android. I wonder if there's a 50 cents difference because it was different price than I saw this morning. Interesting. I'll have to look on my phone to compare that. And of course, for diamonds, you know, what I've said plenty of times holds true. If you have bought diamonds before, this is a good deal. You're going to get a good deal on this. But if you've never bought diamonds before, this is not a good deal. Because if you go to the store and if you've never bought anything, you get double the diamonds the first time you make that purchase. So you pay $50, you get something like 6,000 diamonds. I don't know, I'm guessing. Plus, you'll get an extra free 6,000 diamonds that first time. But that will go away. You won't get that the next time. So this is a good deal if you normally buy diamonds. And then once you get to higher levels, you have these kind of things just sitting around. Well, not the gold, but you know, wood just sitting around because you can never use it. So you can get 300 diamonds right here. But you know, once you start getting here, you get more materials again. You can go and spend things. So I'll probably do this, you know, sometime in the 3 days, just because I have extra materials building up. But one of the things that is really good here is mithril. Obviously, everybody's looking for mithril. Maybe not as much anymore as before. My mithril is, I have a lot of it, so I don't know if I'm going to make this purchase this time. But you save a lot, and you can get, you know, big chest of 600,000 for that price. So if you got the diamonds, that's a good deal to spend it on, and especially if you're trying to get that mithril. A lot of these other things, I personally, you know, paying 2,000 for one essence, I personally don't think that's worth it unless you're like one short to need something. Then maybe it's worth it. But loading up, like I got a lot of diamonds, I just personally don't think it's worth spending on these. I personally don't think it's worth spending on much, which is why I don't ever get rid of them. These as well. Obviously, I don't have a dungeon, so spending to get some ether would be fantastic. But say I'd go and spend 10,000 diamonds, that would be times 10. I'd only get 250,000 ether. That's not going to get me very far in the dungeon. So, yeah, I don't know. That's not really a great deal either in my mind. And, you know, if you don't buy throughout, or if you didn't buy the special passes in the events, you can get some of these things here, which would be special pass type items. You can get pets, which don't add anything to your squad at the moment. Hopefully in the future they do, but right now they just get in the way. So that's, me personally don't think that's a great deal unless you just want to get that pet in there. Skins, which you could have gotten it, you know, when you were battling in the PvE area. This is a new one here. I went ahead and bought this. This was for 100 diamonds. You get a pumpkin skin. Kind of cool. So I have that right on my tank. We'll take a look at that if we ever get into fighting, which I don't think we will in this video. More skins for cash. And then here we got souls, which again are very expensive. So if you're desperate for something, and if you have a lot of extra diamonds sitting around, then maybe it's worth it. But 15,000 diamonds for one arena soul, I don't think it's worth it. You could basically grind the portal on the weekend and get this fairly easily without too much trouble, and then you don't have to pay any diamonds for it. So I don't think that's worth it. But you know, everybody has their own view on what their resources are worth. Lots of legendary items for sure, and then of course, if you know your higher levels, you have extra wood sitting around, you get a free legendary armor for something that is getting no use. So that is obviously worth it. And then we got gems here as well. Oranges are fantastic, of course, and then these epics are good. These are two of the key ones I'm going for: damage and health. Am I going to get them? I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to spend 7,000 on orange gem just for one. That's not really worth it. I would consider spending 7,000 on an ancient gem because I don't have any of those, but certainly not a legendary one. And then lots of dust and badges if you need that as well, and some extra shards. So, you know, personally, I don't think there's a whole lot of exciting stuff in here. The big thing that I do get excited about is the mithril, usually. And then the thing that I do buy every single time is, come on, all the way up top. There we go. The 30 days premium for $249, which again, I could have sworn it was $199 US, but you know, I will verify that later. But still, even $249, it's better. Playing this game with premium, once you get used to it, when you lose that, it is very painful. It's hard to play this game without premium. So that is something I keep going permanently. I think I'm up there pretty high actually. Last time I looked, I had like 70 days. Look at that, 92 days of premium. So I got 3 months of premium going right now. Obviously, I don't need to buy it, but since I can get it at a discounted price, I'm still going to go ahead and buy it. Hey, look at my stats right there. I got my high up to 15.3. Not following my form. I'm getting ready to finally post my strength versus power video in Zero City. So if you guys want to see that, it is Zero City specific. I do have some Hustle Castle references in there. But if you're looking for ways to maximize your strength, that might be worth checking out. I may post one of those one day in Hustle Castle, but I can't really do that with my squad because it's not really the same when you have an ancient, TR11 squad. So I'll have to resurrect one of my old either beginner series, or I have like 3 other accounts as well. I could pull one of those out and maybe talk about it. Don't have as much good gear, so I don't know. Maybe I'll cover that here one day. Probably cover it in American Dad 2 one day. But for now, it's going live in Zero City. I'll be having that posted the day before actually it's posted. All right, so that. Oh no, we're not done yet. We got to go ahead and try our luck here. See if we can't get lucky and get this amulet and get this artifact. So let's I normally say it's not worth it. Don't do it. It's a big waste of money. I got some extra diamonds coming in, so I'm going to go ahead and spend them here and see how many turns it takes me to get these, and also see if I can't get lucky and get it right away and get some other good stuff. So, hey, we got a legendary item that I will probably break apart right now because I need... Where's my mouse? Hold on. Lost my mouse. There we go. I need legendary shards, so... actually, I need to keep that one because it's got some good spell power, and I have 2 spell power gem slots, so we're going to keep that one. All right, that's 1. All right, 2, and we've got 5 epics and 1 legendary. I should have like a counter going up here, but that's going to take more post-processing than I'm going to devote to it, so you guys can keep track of it. I'll do my best to do it as well, So unfortunately, this is normal. So, hey, we got 4 epics that time. So we've gotten 3 pulls, and ooh, I can buy more right here. Okay, so this will be number 4. And this is why you shouldn't spend. We just spent 2,800 diamonds, and we got 1 orange shard. That's 5. Okay. 6. We got 2 legendary items at least out of it. And we will break that apart. That's 6. This is 7. 8. Ooh, another legendary item at least. That's our 3rd legendary and number 8. Big health, armor, spell power. These, you shouldn't have spell power in this one. Break that apart. That was 8, I think. Here's number 9. Ooh, there we go. So it took us 9. I think that's actually ahead of what it should have been. And what is this one? When taking damage, 23% chance to increase dodge. Probably won't use it, but I'll keep it for now. Hey, we got it. Yay. So that's 9. So do I want to take another couple rounds and see if I can't hit the amulet as well? So 9 times that 6,300. Whew. All right, I'm getting back down to my normal on diamonds that I carry, but let's go ahead and do it. Let's do number 10. See if we can get that last item. 7,000 diamonds down the drain. 11. It's gonna go quicker here. 12. 13. 14. Ooh, very nice. All right, I'm about done here. I'm gonna give up here pretty soon. 15 or 16, I lost count now. This was 16 at least. 17, I'm stopping at 20. 18. Very nice. Might be able to use that one day. 19 and 20. I'm done. Oh, yes. So what I say, you know, is 1 in 20 chance of getting one. I guess it was 1 in 10. So we got both of them at 20. So we just spent 14,000 diamonds to get those 2 items. That's the kind of thing that you're going to be expecting here. So actually that was more than 14,000 if I do my math right. But yeah, so that is why I don't. I mean, if you have diamonds to burn, which obviously I did, you know, sure, why not have fun with it, and you get some stuff to do. And obviously I can break some of those epics down, and I can craft some legendaries. So I got more legendaries, and you know, I can end up making more legendaries. But personally, unless there's something that's absolutely worth it, you know, that's a game changer, I don't think it's worth it. But hey, we did it. We showed how it works, and we got the special items. So cool. I will check that out later. But I'm going to move on now to the clan territory leak. So for those of you that don't want to hear the spoilers, don't want to know about this, are looking to be surprised when it comes out, you may want to tune away now for the rest of the video, because I'm just going to basically cover this and I'm going to be done. So, but I will say, you know, if you are going to be tuning out, then and you haven't subscribed and this is stuff you like, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I do appreciate that. And if you like the video, go ahead and click that as well. So click the like button. All right, so I have a couple screens that were sent to me. I don't know how valid they are. I don't know how realistic they are. There's a lot of text on there. It's gonna be very small print, so I'm gonna do my best to make it bigger so we can all read it. I haven't actually read it more than a couple words. And I'll probably just breeze over it, and then you guys can freeze it if there's some things you want to actually dive into. But there's a lot of information, and again, I don't know the source of it, so I'll put it out there. So take it with a grain of salt. Could be something, it could possibly not be something. So with that said, let's go ahead and turn it on. So last warning for those of you that don't want to hear about this, I'm turning it on now. So here we go. Here's my screen. I got to make this way bigger because this is what we got. So I'm going to increase the size of here, and I'm going to be moving it around here a little bit as well too. So hopefully that is big enough for you guys to see. I can't see here. I make it a little bigger maybe. All right. So additional information has been, let me turn my my logo off here real quick. There we go. Additional information has been discovered about the clan wars. This information is unofficial. Perhaps something will change. We recommend that you read what is exactly conceived, combined with already known information, screenshots and link, and discussion in the comments. What await us? My lord, this will probably be what will show up when we first turn the game on once it comes out. So, my lord, welcome to the clan territory. Here, you can build various buildings, expand the territory, and much more. Clan territory will be released this year, which we already know. We just don't know when, just sometime before the end of the year. As you know, this year we are planning to release the most anticipated large, complex update, clan territories. We are pleased to announce their development is nearing completion, and we will be proud to open access to them soon. And it's going to be coming partial. It's not going to all roll out at once. In the meantime, we thank you for, sorry if this is hopping all over the place. I'm trying to move it easily here. We want to thank you for staying with us for 3 years now, because there's a lot of people pretty angry that this hasn't been coming out yet. So, all right, so a lot of things coming in the future. All right, we'll scroll up here. We got 3 clan quarters will be introduced: the raid quarters, the hunter quarter, and the hunter quarter. So the hunter quarter is coming out twice. How about that? This time, we want to tell you in more detail about one of the most important mechanics in the upcoming clan territories, clan quarters. You will be able to delegate the most skillful and active members of a clan. Living in a quarter is both a privilege and a responsibility. A privilege because the residents receive bonuses, responsibility because it depends on the diligence of these residents of a particular quarter whether the clan will have enough resources to launch new clan activities. Clan members assigned to each quarter have various permanent bonuses depending on their quarter they are in. All right, well, that'll be interesting. Appointment in a quarter is a very important task because appointment clan members in addition to bonuses. Okay. That's interesting. I'm going to scroll up here again. So we have an additional token of valor for inhabitants of the Raider quarter. Increased number of tokens and you receive in a tournament. Addition to Kraken marks for Raiders in the quarter. Increase the number of Kraken marks you get in Gem Bay, which is his Gem Cove, so that's interesting. Either that's a bad translation or kind of makes you interested about the quality of this information. It's all somewhat realistic, so it could be real. Additional resources of the inhabitant of the Raiders quarter. Increased amount of resources obtained for attacks of other players' castles. All right, so you get more stuff, essentially, is what we're getting here. So part B, addition of clan coins for residents of the mining quarters, we don't know. Increasing number of clan coins received for clan activities, we don't know. All right, at the additional ether for inhabitants for the hunter quarter, increase the number of ether earned in the dungeon. That's nice. Additional resources for inhabitants of the hunter's quarter. So basically, if you're an inhabitant there, you get more stuff, depending on which one you're in. So I'm just going to scroll up. We're not going to read through all those details. You guys can go ahead and go through that. Now we have clan bosses. Will be introduced. They will probably be located in the boss's residence. My lord, be careful. Hordes of dangerous monsters are coming out of this gate. That sounds like the portal for the whole clan. That'll be interesting. But our magician was able to cast some sort of restraining spell with his sorcery. Now the head of the clan and his officers can control the opening of this gate and summon dangerous enemies at their discretion. In order to summon monsters, the Hunter Quarter clan members must be assigned and they will extract necessary resources for summoning. But keep in mind the gates will not be open forever. You need to defeat the monsters in the allotted amount of time, otherwise they'll go back and you won't receive the reward. Choose and summon monsters wisely and put active clan members in the Hunter's Quarters. So that very much sounds like a portal-ish type thing for the entire clan. So that could be fun. So it sounds like, at least for what we're reading so far, there's going to be quarters out there where a couple people will go in there and they're going to manage everything, and you get extra resources for doing that, and that will also benefit the entire clan. So I have 3 pages of this type of information, by the way. 2 of them, I think, based on quickly browsing them, are clan territories, and the other one there's going to be 2 new ancient sets coming up, and I think that was what was on the last one. All right, so here we go. Here's the page 2. Only clan leaders can summon the boss. We know this already from before. Use the summoning scrolls obtained by members of the Hunter's Quarter to summon a boss and gain additional attack attempts. So a lot of this is like Idle Heroes, was it? A game I covered on the channel early on. I used to play a lot, but it basically was pay to win to the max, to the point where it got a little bit frustrating. And there's a clan part there, and all this sounds extremely similar and based off of the same concept, which I think is fairly common in a lot of games. All right, the call stage is Saturday, Sunday. The attack phase is Monday through Friday. Every day, 2 free attacks attempts are available for each clan member. Additional attempts can be activated by clan leadership in the summoning scrolls. At the end of the attack stage, all undefeated bosses will disappear, and a reward will be set for defeating the ones who successfully participated in the attack. At the end of this, at the more lives removed to the boss, the more currency will be obtained. So I guess if you can defeat them multiple times, or basically the more health that gets removed. We'll have to see. The top 5 player in terms of damage will receive a chest. So the more you do, the more you get. The main buildings will be the town hall. How much will be dependent on its improvement. This is your main building. The town hall upgrade it and get access to new levels of other buildings and new activities. Interesting. That's like this is almost like a game in itself. I did see a couple of people post it's like Hustle Castle 2.0. Obviously it's clan related, but it does seem to be a whole nother game inside of a game, which is interesting. Hopefully it actually pans out and works out as well as everybody is hoping it will. Probably in the tavern, we will cook different types of dishes that will affect the units of our fighters. The tavern Rotten Hood, your squad has a buff from the dish $1. Ooh, hold on, scrolling messed up here. $1, the tavern to cook more dishes. Ancient dish, common dish, epic dish, legendary, okay, different types of dishes. As the level of the tavern increases, the number of tables increases. The player fighters are reinforced with a dish in the clan territory tavern. All the fighters are fortified with the clan territory tavern dish. Paella, sushi, cheeseburgers, pizza, kimchi, pumpkin soup, fish and chips, maple syrup, pumpkin pancakes, croissants, baking duck, borscht, sausage with cabbage. Okay, whatever. You can lots of different food. A tavern is available from the $1 throne room. Again, is this real money? What are we talking about? I mean, not everybody uses dollars, so I'm guessing this is the cash, game cash. Who knows? All right, a notice board will be available on which we can take tasks. My lord, this is a notice board. Here you can choose a task for yourself with a suitable reward. There are different tasks. Some can be done alone, others require work together with 1 or 2 members. Choose a task wisely because already selected cannot be changed, and only one task can be completed per day. Every day at a certain time, all tasks will be updated from the progress, and those that are not complete will be reset. Happy adventures. That'll be fun. We all get to work together to get things and actually build up the clan as well, and you get to work together if you choose to, so that'll be fun. Number 7, there will be a new mode for interaction between the raids, clan bosses. Clan wars, clan raids, expect a new, incredibly exciting cooperative mode of tactical battles against other clans. That'll be interesting. To improve buildings, buy in the store, you'll need clan coins. These are clan coins. Take part of the clan activities to earn them. They are needed both to improve. Basically, you have to do stuff to get the coins so you can improve everything. New ratings will be introduced. Rating of a clan coin, rating of marauder card, rating of glory, rating of ingredients, rating of summoning scrolls. And last but not least, for clans, it is also known that there will be a kind of clan currency, extraction, wall of fortune, clan mine, top secret development, available only for those united in a clan? Question. But there is no special information about that yet. All right, so lots of things coming that haven't been announced yet. Again, I don't know how much of this is, assuming that it's real. I don't know how much of this is, taken out of the source code, because some of it seems to be the text that's actually going to be part of the game, and how much is the person who did the translation just typing in their own information. So that's the clan territory stuff, and if I saw this right, I think this is all information. Oof, this is even smaller still. Let me see if I can make this even bigger. This is related to the new sets, I believe. And this is some tiny print. My eyes are getting too old. Maybe that's why I can't read it. All right, let me try to read this. So Executioner of Light is a tank set with an axe. A tank set with an axe. We already have one of those. That's the Annihilator. That's interesting. Okay. A tank set with an axe, but with the soul of a mace. Oh, that's different, which is strange. Probably a type of developer. Probably a typo by the developers. Yeah, I agree. We'll see. According to the description of the abilities, this is support plus global buffs of allied, probably special for clan territories. Okay. Once in a while applies 1 or 2 actions. It can bestow the power of light on an ally with the lowest health. So the ally does not take magic damage. That's interesting. I don't know about you guys, but this is really hurting my eyes. Hopefully you guys can read it because it's a strain for me. All right. Once in a while it applies 1 or 2 actions. You read that already. Okay, it deals physical damage, pure damage to the lowest health, and blinds them. A blinded enemy has a minus chance to miss on attack. Choosing at random, where it deals physical damage. Okay. Fighters in a large radius around the light slayer is under the influence of his mighty will. Allies deal additional damage. Nice. Damage on attack and take less physical damage. Very nice. I like that. Opponents cannot be revived. Ooh. Eesh. People are doing that to me and kicking my butt with it. So that'd be nice if I can get that and do that to some other people. My big tank, which does such a great job, gets killed fairly easily and then kaput. Can't come back for a long time. So there's going to be more options for that. Fantastic. All right. Power of Light. Uses 2 powerful actions. We already read that. What is this? Once in a while applies 2 actions. Same thing. Oops, sorry. This maybe is when we have 2 of 6, 4 of 6, and then 6 of 6. This is the same kind of thing, so just increased amounts. The bottom one says, takes fatal damage. Executioner of Light moves the enemy who had to kill the executioner in order to bring justice. The executioner restores health for each living ally. Nice. Summoning creatures do not count. It also deals physical damage to its target and stuns it. If the Judgment of Light kills the enemy, the effects of the executioner's mighty will increases by a certain amount. Whew. This is tough to read. I do apologize. All right, we got one more to go here. So, Frosty Death, an archer set also focused on the general debuff of the entire pack of the enemy. An archer set debuffing. Okay, once in a while it releases icy picks under the whatever. Oops, to maximum enemies. Certain amount of enemies, absorbs more damage, and the attack speed is slowed. Ooh, I like that. The frostbite ends when they make 2 attacks. That's not very long, especially if it's against like an assassin or something. When attacking, a frostbitten enemy will have a chance to freeze. He will be mobilized and all cooldowns of abilities will stop. Well, that's nice. Deals additional damage to the target once every time. Restores the health of the Frosty Death from the damage. This strike knocks the target off balance, making it impossible for them to dodge or critically hit for a certain amount of time. Once in a while it begins to steal the health of enemies. All enemies lose percentage health over a certain amount of time as soon as it ends from the stolen. As soon as the effect ends from the stolen health, Death will take it for it. Death will take it for itself, restoring its health and also release from those stolen health. All right, whatever. I can't make sense out of that, but good stuff. New ancient sets going to be the abilities. You guys can make sense out of that as you will. I can't even hardly read it because it making my eyes cross. And then we got critical hit reduces. So that's all I have for that. So a lot of stuff coming, assuming again that this is real. We don't know that for sure, obviously. It seems credible, it seems reasonable, and based on what's in there, it seems similar to what we've read before about the clan territory updates that are coming. And again, we don't know when they're coming. It's the end of October now, so we have 2 more months before the end of the year, and it has been promised to come out by the end of the year. So sometime within the next 2 months, it should be ready to go. Obviously, they're polishing it up. The last screenshots that we saw are looking much slicker, looking much nicer, and I think it has, I think it's very close. So I will make sure I post more information when I find out about it and share everything I can with you guys once I know. So that will do it. So that is what we have. That is the leaks I was given and the information that is out there. I will get this posted as quickly as I can. And don't forget, if you guys are interested in wasting some diamonds as I did, you can go ahead and take your chances. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. And until the next time, this is QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.